Nope, this is, we did a 4 or 5 of them in May, or April. April, it's been a few months now. Yeah. But alright, so our first person we're gonna have up on the stage does poetry, right?
Yes.
And you go by Ovidio?
Ovidio.
Alright, everyone get up for Ovidio. Woo! Oh, yep. Gotta switch that. How's that mic level for you?
It's nice.
Oh.
You guys hear me?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Everyone give it up for a video one more time. Alright, go ahead and take it away.
Factory Rat. Written by me. I found new meaning in life. I'm embracing it. My name is Ovidio. It means shepherd. A shepherd unites all the sheep. In my life, it is my purpose to connect family and friends through love and compassion. The name is derived from the Roman poet Ovid, who wrote on love. He inspired great works from Chaucer, Shakespeare, and Dante. We wouldn't have Romeo and Juliet without him. I have a spiritual connection with Ovid, and he is inspiring me to write. He is inspiring me open-mindedness and willingness to change. Ovid valued love, beauty, and the ever-changing nature of the world. Factory Rat. The day is new and the sun is in the sky. I walk out of the plant with relief in my eyes. A day in the plant, a dull moment doesn't pass. There's heartache and humor and people with sacks. I get to my car and open the door. There's food wrappers all over my floor. Working so much I don't cook at home. I count my cash to pay for my phone. The ride home is peaceful and sweet. My cell phone falls down under my seat. I reach to grab it and bump into a truck. I didn't brake in time and shouted, "Fuck!" I got out of the car and talked to a woman. She worked at the plant. Her name was Ann. No damage was done, so we got in the car. I took myself to a rugged old bar. The bar catered to the automotive workers. I ordered my drinks and thought I should work here. But the plant pays so well, I'm stuck at my job. I got so drunk and started to sob. I went to my car and started to drive home. Behind me was a cop yelling on his megaphone. Pull over and park your car on the side of the road. I started to panic. My heart wanted to explode. I got arrested and taken to the county jail. I called my friend Liz, who posted my bail. This was the first of 3 DUIs. I got a felony and it made me cry. I went back to work the very next day. I told my union steward. He said he would pray. The stress of the court made me start to drink harder. Why am I in this position? I thought I was smarter. I drink at work and talk to my friend Lexi. She's a sweet white girl who is very sexy. We talked and giggled and made time pass. Katie was dancing, shaking her fat white ass. Matt was installing weather strips. Sierra was talking on her phone, smacking her lips. I was texting my girlfriend Stephanie. I was telling her about my epiphany. I wanted to write comedy and quit my job. She said, "You are a dumb piece of shit," and started to sob. My supervisor saw me on my phone and put me on notice. I pointed over to Brian, who was reading about Moses. The deflection didn't work and Brian was pissed. He said, "Take accountability, I do insist." 10 hours of cars had my joints hurting. We did a lot of overtime when we were working. The job is hard, but the pay is so well. It changed my life into a living hell. The loud bells at the plant began to ring. The shift was over, our hearts sank. Everyone goes home to their family and friends. I got home with a smile on my face. It is pretend. I sleep at night and dream about cars. I lay in bed under the stars. I wake the next day and drove to my watering hole. I drank so much it hurt my soul. I clock into the plant through the turnstile. I dress creatively and weird, it's my preferred style. People are mean and cruel to me. They say I'm crazy and don't want to be. The sharp rips are hurting my heart. When I got to the door line, I did fart. My sneaky ass reeks like hell, but I don't care, I love my own smell. Anessa knows about my dirty booty. She caught me at a concert farting, my cheeks were sooty. I had my first panic attack that day on the door line. I went to medical and they said I was fine. Life was becoming heated, I needed some time. I went to rehab to get off drugs and clear my mind. I met a man named Kale with a heart so fine. He gave me love and helped me transition. I moved around on the factory to a new position. I started to flourish, I got a new girlfriend. Her name is Jessie, she's a petite white woman. I met her through Brian, he gave me an omen. It's his ex-wife, she is a nice woman. But she's crazy with the stories she tells, she's brash and noisy, and she yells. She has 2 children, Julian and Jericho. 2 baby daddies in different area codes. She loves her babies and wants them to be treated well. My life has become a living hell. I love Jessie and her boys. We played together and I bought some toys. I feel suicidal and I got admitted to the hospital. My mind daydreams and I cry a little. I get out of the behavioral unit. I return home with no one in it. I start to drink because life is so sad. Why am I the one who is so bad? I'm late on rent and my landlord breaks in. I no longer have a place to stay in. I go to my neighbor Michael, who I met at school. Can I live in your basement? It's cool. The Italian landlord doesn't like this at all. He picked up his phone and made a call. He kicked me out and boy did he shout. Now I'm back at my daddy's house. I turn on the light and step on a mouse. I lay in bed trying to figure out life. Will Jessie be my very first wife? I asked my dad if I could bring her on over. We made sweet love when I wasn't sober. We made a sweet baby named Jalen. She came out through scene and she weighed in. My heart burned with love seeing her face. Someone called Children's Services and started a case. My history with substance abuse got her taken away. There was domestic violence with Jessie and all I could do is pray. My caseworker didn't like me at all. It seemed to me she wanted me to fall. She's doing her job in the system. She's brash and bold with some wisdom. She found a family up in Roscoe. My baby was away, I felt so low. My family couldn't help me, I was in on my own. Brian did tell me I had known. Jessie is mentally ill and doesn't show up for court. I feel wildly alone without support. I met Zach at a Brit Floyd concert. He's an attorney and offered emotional support. He was pricey and sometimes didn't show up to court. I fired him and hired a new lawyer. Lucinda worked from her heart. She is a warrior. I got to meet the Wild family who loves sweet Jalen. God's tapestry is not out here failing. I write to Lucinda about my vision. Today I make a very important decision. I want Jalen to be a Wild and to be loved because she's a sweet angel from God above. It's July 15th when the judge makes a decision. I got a 3rd DUI, it wasn't in my vision. I moved 6 hours away to keep my job. I see Gary, I accidentally call him Bob. He was my union steward who moved for his job. He's a factory rat who's done a transfer before. I'm not paying much attention, I scratched the door. Holy fuck, I hope this can be fixed. Down on the line, there is paint mix. They fix it up, everybody is groovy. Tonight after work, I'll watch a movie. The economy is booming, I'm spending money. I'm abusing drugs in my basement apartment. Ordering scooters and garments. I open credit card accounts in my dad's name. I'm fucking his credit up, I feel no shame. Addiction is powerful and heavy. You can only change when your heart is ready. It's not cool to hurt your daddy. I broke my arm when I was high on weed. Sickness and accident, I took a leave. God blessed me with powerful resources. Skywood is a rehab in the middle of the woods. They teach purpose and people help with words. They show compassion and helped me get sober. All the bad things I did was over. God opened my heart and showed me a way. All I have to do is have faith and pray. I no longer have the desire to be escaping. My life here on earth I am reshaping. Praying one day I find me a wife. I want this world to be beautiful and united. I went to see Jelly Roll and I was excited. He inspired me through active addiction. His songs are made with honesty, love, and conviction. His name is Jason DeFord, and his name means healer. He showed me a path to God. He was my teacher. I thank him with my heart for his acts of service. With the power of God, I never feel nervous. In today's world, there is pain and suffering. We need to repair God's tapestry and begin coloring, painting a path to loving unity. Together, we are rebuilding his community. I want Jim Gaffigan to run for president, to help change policy and set new precedent. His love for his family and God is inspiring. His love and devotion to his work I am admiring. He helped me on my pathway in life, and I am grateful, for he assisted my path to God, with which I'm faithful. God's tapestry is still being woven. With these powerful words, the gospel is spoken. I one day want my story to be a movie about love, compassion, unity, and beauty. I want Jim Gaffigan to run for president, to help change policy and set new precedent. His love for his family. This is repeating himself. For he assisted my path to God, which I'm faithful. God's tapestry is still being woven. With these powerful words, the gospel is spoken. I one day want my story to be a movie about love, compassion, unity, and beauty.